The CoinSeries channel appreciates your continued support. Request from viewer is, who is your favorite CEO and who is the best coin for you? You can also comment your opinion. Thank you to all the subscribers of our CoinSeries. Who came to our channel CoinSeries? You will always be info with the latest CoinSeries news. Number 1, CEO Brad Garlinghouse XRP and Ripple. Number 2, CEO Grayscale SEC. Number 3, CEO JP Morgan Bitcoin. Number 4, CEO Brian Armstrong Coinbase. Please like my video and subscribe my channel. The XRP community has repeatedly shown that they were right about the suspicious conduct in the infancy and early years, especially with people linked to Ethereum. View this excerpt from Chain Detective, links to the 2016 Gatecoin hack and their core hypotheses. Vitalik Buterin's potential involvement in this assault is the central question. I thought we had all the answers about the ETH gate, didn't we? I won't even go into detail about that to create the tone for this video. Everyone in the XRP community is probably aware that the early days of ETH were incredibly advantageous, but I'll say it anyway, a lot of good things happened to everyone involved. Of course, everyone here is aware of the Joe Lubin scandal and how it was orchestrated by the SEC. I understand, on the off chance that this is true, this is not just a rumor circulating among XRP members, there is a reason for its widespread dissemination. No, that's wrong. That conspiracy theory nonsense doesn't interest me. I won't divulge names or affiliations, but I will provide details because this appears to be developing. My God, this is grounded on real-world data. On top of that, it serves as an alarm, and it will completely enthrall you. Many in the XRP community have felt this way for a while, and this just adds fuel to the fire. Something is off with the aroma. You don't look good in this. In this regard, we are not mistaken. We just keep seeing content that these people have made an example after example. Having said that, I come from absolutely no financial background. Financial matters are unrelated to my profession. Moreover, we should not engage in any financial dealings based on my advice, will we? For fun and as a hobby, I enjoy making videos on cryptocurrencies on YouTube. I'm just an enthusiast. Someone named Stephen Nari has published an essay for our site. I'm going to assume you all know who he is because Vitalik Buterin and others threw him under the bus. The Federal Bureau's accusations against him lack any foundation. Ultimately, he was victorious over that. In fact, he is the one who shared the article I'm about to show you. On top of that, he only wrote the font. I wanted to tell you a couple things before I got into the narrative itself. What follows are his exact words. The Truth Labs at Boring Sleuth on X discovered this item as the walls encircle the location. An ongoing investigation into the 2016 attack on the Gatecoin exchange has exposed the Ethereum Foundation's involvement, which is deeply disturbing the crypto community. His replacement controversy is Vitalik Buterin apologizes for suggesting that the present situation is connected to the Foundation's financial troubles, which we discussed for 3 hours in 2015. These discoveries are so crucial that we must not hide or ignore them. And that's not true either. There's the bold claim that hackers went on a rampage after the Ethereum Foundation was almost collapsed. So, they went down the wrong road. In your opinion, are these the claims? From what I can see in this post by Crypto Eddie, a fellow XRP YouTuber, it seems like everyone is acting normally. She was as shocked and amazed as I am. Consequently, this is what she composed last night. On top of that, she initiated the discussion on all of the things I'm about to tell you. She recorded 2 receipts and a few more receipts. My goodness, since your claim is based on actual data linked to actual accounts, I wanted to give it some thought. Oh great, blockchain is available to everyone. My mind is blown. Just think about it in 8 years. Now that we're getting into crypto, he brings up the fact that it's been a while coming. Their reputations will be ruined by decentralized justice unless Congressman Tom Emmer, Patrick McHenry, and Warren Davidson investigate the subject thoroughly. If you continue to bark like a dog in a junkyard and golf clap for cryptocurrency, you will be absolutely correct. This needs to be looked into, because there is actual proof of it. Holy cow, this is embarrassing. I don't intend to suggest that we have all the solutions. There has been a notable absence of reaction from these individuals due to the gravity of these accusations and their extensive dissemination, which is not limited to the XRP community. In fact, I am going to read this entire post right now. Thank you for choosing Bitcoinist, Bitcoin.com. It isn't private because anyone can view it. We are only proceeding with this premise in mind. Someone moved, at the absolute least. This proves, once again, that our darkest fears regarding those responsible for this insanity were correct. On-Chain Sleuth Ties of Ethereum Foundation to 2016 Gatecoin Hack is the title of an article that takes up the matter again. An individual from Truth Labs, who goes by the handle @BoringSleuth, has posted a long piece on the social media site X On-Chain in which they make significant allegations against the Ethereum Foundation. Stephen Nari, a previous counselor of Ethereum, has decided not to back the thread. According to Truth Labs' investigation of connected transactions, the Ethereum Foundation was implicated in the 2016 immense Gatecoin hack and the events before the infamous DAO hack. A series of Ethereum wallet addresses was central to the display to X. These addresses were in turn linked to transactions that could be traced back to the very second before the hack. The story begins with a bold statement from Truth Labs, providing evidence that the Ethereum Foundation was involved in the 2016 Gatecoin hack before the DAO exploit. This sets the stage for a web of deals, alliances, and potentially implicating relationships to be revealed. His approach here isn't exactly evasive. He accomplished the mission. He is so making a strong and well-considered remark. Truth Labs' claims have not been contradicted by any evidence that I have come across thus far. The Ethereum Foundation, Vitalik, and Buterin Buterin were named in the post by Truth Labs. They proceeded to question Vitalik Buterin of the Ethereum Foundation and Joe Lubin of the 2016 Gatecoin exchange attack about whether or not they had supplied petrol to the hacker's wallet before to the exploit, among other things. In your absence, would anybody else intervene? It is frightening since no one is speaking. You have been given a unique thread. By the way, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Even though it gets down to brass tacks, I thought you might find this Bitcoinist post helpful as it summarizes everything so nicely, and I want the word out. If you would like additional information, please go to the next section. On top of that, you can look at anything whenever you want by visiting any of the given links. For the record, the hack on Gatecoin occurred between May 9th and May 12th, 2016, smack dab in the middle of the cryptocurrency market's most turbulent period. This happened just before the DAO token sale started, and 185,000 Ethereum was disclosed in the official announcement from Obtain Coins following the breach on DAO. They parted with an unbelievable amount, which is now worth over $460 million. The on-chain activities associated with this incident are being investigated by Truth Labs, who have concluded that Ethereum was directly involved in the breach. Their study has focused on one address in particular. Just so you know, I read the story before taping this. And all I was thinking about was how to differentiate between the two accounts as clearly as possible. A certain amount of complexity also set in. I know it won't be as easy to understand if you're listening, so I'll just read the short-form address here. In this particular instance, looking at the screen will be beneficial. I apologize in advance if I become confused as I read this because it did get more involved as I considered other ways to achieve it. This wallet received 1.6 Ether on May 9, 2016, from another wallet, 0x8266, so I decided, alright, I'll simply read it as is. One address, 0x134280, became prominent because to its actions leading up to the HEC. This is, of course, only a brief summary. Truth Labs documents the origins and transactions of 0x8266 in addition to its development activities, which comprise the formation of 10 different contracts. Through their connections, it was discovered that wallet 0x556b, another address focused on development, was closely tied to the wallets. In order to create tokens compatible with the DAO's architecture and set up 9 contracts, this address was necessary. Quote, actually, in December 2015, 0x556b even released 2 tokens, Tau Kobe, and Tau Dollar. Until June 2016, token contracts for the DAO were not in place. Contracts similar to DAOs were clearly assigned to developer 0x556b. The researcher claims that 0x556, which was funded by the Ethereum Foundation's primary wallet and launched afterward, was the last wallet to transfer gas funds to the hackers' 0x8266 wallet when they needed them. They were the sole recipients of ETH from the Ethereum Foundation prior to the Gate coin. I am deeply grateful. That is utterly astonishing. Purchasing a wallet belonging to a hacker. Why don't you just fly in? There's got to be a good reason for it. Vitalik Buterin and Joe Lubin, would you mind doing it for me? Just because the claims about the relative silence were so big that they were circulating on crypto Twitter and, consequently, the whole cryptocurrency community. This must be well known to you. The sheer magnitude of its fame is mind-boggling, and you have said nothing at all. Assuming you are innocent. What happened should be easy to explain, shouldn't it? It doesn't look good. The plot continues. The accusation revolves around the origin of the funds for wallet 0x556b. Truth Labs claims that the central wallet of the Ethereum Foundation was the original backer of the 0x8266 wallet that the hackers utilized to transfer gas funds, exposing the Ethereum Foundation as the financier of the Gatecoin thieves. The forensic map that charts the flow of funds and contracts from the Ethereum Foundation to the Gatecoin hackers lends credence to this discovery. Furthermore, it is immediately visible on your screen in case you would like to examine it. The plot thickens as Truth Labs begins to speculate about the Ethereum Foundation's purported participation and its potential motivations. The financial estimates for September 2015 are cited here. According to the on-chain investigation, the foundation might have been experiencing a serious financial crisis, with predictions showing that they would exhaust their funds by June 2016. It is possible that the Ethereum Foundation went on a hacking spree when the Gatecoin and DAO attacks occurred, quote, because they were on the verge of collapse. While the Gate currency and DAO took advantage of the quote, they also projected that they wouldn't have enough money to pay their debts, according to the report. An intriguing coincidence, there are always fascinating coincidences, involves everything having to do with the Ethereum Foundation and the early days of metallic beer. Well, that wraps it up. At first glance, it appears to be nothing more than a coincidental event. When asked why, they must provide an explanation. It would look like something is wrong with this if it weren't the case, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let me go ahead. Steven Narioff stressed in his supplemental statement the seriousness of these accusations. Considering how urgent the situation is, it is imperative that all parties concerned respond without delay. He claims, citing Vitalik Buterin and Joseph Lubin, that the unfettered data obtained from Boring Sleuth is either true or false. Keeping quiet would amount to admitting guilt, given the gravity of the accusations. Truth Labs agrees and urges the crypto community to verify the findings independently to aid in the search for the truth. Vitalik Buterin and the rest of the Ethereum Foundation group have yet to respond to the allegations. Despite Buterin and Lubin's silence, the critics will not go away. That is completely true. How do you feel about this, everyone? Could something be present here? Does the appearance of smoke indicate the presence of fire? I'm just telling you this because, with all the information that has been revealed regarding the East Gate and Shade Enos, this would shock no one if it were real. If this were to really happen, I would not be surprised in the least. Sure, as long as the justification is sound. Because if the other side can offer a plausible explanation, I am more likely to give them the benefit of the doubt. I may not be coming across as very sympathetic at the moment due to their silence, all the East Gate nonsense, and our knowledge of their past behaviors from these particular people. Consequently, they might show up today to end it. They can go ahead and do it right away if it's not complicated. But enough time has passed. Are you kidding me? Once again, the XRP community was right, and now the entire cryptocurrency market is starting to agree. Keep in mind that I am not a certified financial counselor, so please do not rely on my advice while making investment decisions. Your support in the form of a subscription and like would be tremendously appreciated. Until we meet again, farewell.